How's it going, everybody? Time for the Cleveland Kiteboard Weekend Shop Update. I know I didn't do one last weekend, but once again, just got caught up in work, and by the end of the day, I was too tired. So anyway, here we go. What's been going on? Got a big list here. This coming Tuesday, I will be releasing my first Shop Tip Tuesday video. I got that all video. It's all in the can, as they say. It's been filmed. All I can do now is the final editing. Quick. My goal is to keep these under 2 minutes. So Shop Tip Tuesday will be out this coming Tuesday. The first one's got to finish editing that. The other thing I worked on this week was the 25 boards going to Idaho. I had a company call me a few weeks ago. Their Christmas party's coming up in 2 weeks, so I gotta get these done. They're all made. They're about halfway ready for laser engraving. I'm probably gonna start the engraving, if not later today, tomorrow for sure. Plans to have those in the mail by the end of the week. Big hole boards. I wasn't gonna make any more, but I sold out and you guys have been asking, so I knocked out 5 more of the big hole boards, and this will be it before the holidays. I got 3 done. This one's ready for oil. I just finished sanding it. So I got 5 total. I sold 1 already. I had 6. I sold 1 to my friend, the Owens. They bought 1 for a gift for holidays. So I got 5 left. I got to finish sanding, but these will be out. This actually, it looks pretty simple, but it's a real nice. I like the design a lot. People have been really liking the kind of, I don't know what you call this type of whatever, this design. A lot of sanding though. You can do the palm sander, but you have to get in here by hand and do all this. So inside the handle takes time. I sold out of the wine glass holders, the wine glass bottle holder, the ones that go on top of the wine bottle that holds the glasses upside down. I have, I think, 3 left of the charcuterie wine glass holders. I only had 3 of those left. I sold a bunch of those this week with no time to make them over for the holidays. Cups, I did around 100 cups in the last week, and I still got a bunch more to go. Bunch more to go. My friend Tara just ordered a bunch, so I gotta get those literally minutes ago. So I gotta get those made for her. What else? Soap dishes. I made a bunch of soap dishes. I sold a ton on Friday. I think I got 4 or 5 soap dishes, the mahogany dishes left. That's the last before the end of the year. No more of those are gonna have time to get made. It's always weird, but I'm always super honored, but I have 3 urns to make. I've made a bunch in the years past, but I didn't realize how expensive those things were when you go to a funeral home. Crazy expensive. So people have been coming to me making them. I'm always honored and flattered when someone wants me to make something like that. I have 2 for people and 1 for a pet. So get those knocked out, but by the end of the year. I got 2 of the 3 pieces are cut. So what I'm gonna do is cut all 3 pieces and stuff like that. It's easier to do, kind of like assembly line, do them all together. So got that all done. Let's see what else. Wood trays, I've got 2 of the 3 done. These are all been CNC'd, obviously cut the shape. Sanding is started on them. If you look, there's a little recess right here. This will get a leather insert. So I got 2 of the 3 done. The other one will probably be on the CNC maybe today, if not today, tomorrow for sure. These have to get hand polyurethane applied because the leather needs something to bond to, so you can't use oil. It has to be so I'm gonna use a polyurethane on those. So those are great Christmas gifts. Both of them are gonna get laser engraved initials for the recipients. Can't say who they're for because they might be watching. So those will get done this week. No more time to order any more of those, unfortunately, for the holiday. What else? Had a pop-up shop this week. This past Friday was the Light Up Vermilion deal they do. It was a lot of fun. The pop-up shop was at Bliss Skin Spa, my wife's shop. Had a great time. A lot of people came out. My new coworkers, 5 of them came out and surprised me. I was really happy to see them there. It's kind of great to see that support from coworkers. One of my old coworkers, Amy, showed up to say hi. That was awesome. She brought a bunch of her girlfriends with her. So yeah, those events at Vermilion are a lot of fun. The town really does a great job. All the shops stay open late. We had some hot apple cider with some Fireball in it, which is actually really good. So it was a good time. My next pop-up sale event will be this coming Saturday at the Sail Away Middle School in Vermilion from 10 until 2, I think. I have a table set up. I'll have a table set up there. I might actually call and get a second table set up. I have a lot of inventory, a lot of smalls. I have some big cutting boards, but I have a lot of the small stuff. The security boards, the large security boards, depending on which I have left by midweek. So that's this coming, I'll put the information down here somewhere for you. That's this coming weekend at Sylvia Middle School. And then that's it for pop-up shops between now and the holiday. What else? The new shop. The new shop the planning is still in the works. When you're doing these kind of projects, you have to kind of pull back. I had it planned out as a nice little shop space, match the architecture of the existing house. After a bottle of wine, 2 bottles of wine with my wife, it turned into a full shop below, apartment above, separate entrance, rentals property, blah, blah, blah. Got escalated, so we kind of had to pull back a little bit on that. We still might do that, don't know, but the new shop is moving along. I'm meeting with a concrete guy this week. I have a couple framers that are bidding the framing part. I talked to my septic guy who's going to I can tie in that new system, and because I'll have a full bathroom, I'll be able to tie in that. So the ball's moving forward, looking to break ground April, May, and figure probably 3 months for construction on that. Now the new CNC machine, that is all taken care of. Big check. I've never read a check for so much before, but that's set for delivery at the end of the month. One thing I didn't budget very well for was the cost of unloading it. To get a lull here, which is the thing that can boom out, pick it up, set it down, because it is so big and it weighs so much, over $1,000 to have a machine brought here to use for 20 minutes and shipped back. So a good friend of mine, Frank, I think might be able to help. He might have a piece of machinery we can get here and save me a little bit of money. I'd rather pay him the money than some business. So new CNC machine is set for the end of the month. That's going to go in the garage until the new shop is built, which, as you can imagine, Dana's not very happy about. But she's not happy about it, but she's very supportive and understanding. So I appreciate that from her. I also want to point out that this video is being sponsored by Howard's products. Howard's cutting board oils, their waxes, all their different products. I've been using Howard's exclusively now for about 10 years. They reached out to me and asked to team up on some projects. And I said I would love to. I always tell everyone, Howard's cutting board oil is by far the best. I've used about everything out there. And one thing I really like, I just started using more and more, is the wax, the hard wax. It does two things. One, it locks. So when I oil a cutting board, I go back and I hand rub in that wax, let it sit overnight, then I buff it out. It does two things. First thing it does is it locks in that moisture. It helps lock in the oil, keeps the board oiled. And the other thing it does, I really like the texture, the way it feels afterwards. It's not only good on cutting boards, I like it on all the I'm using it pretty much in all the wood bowls I turn. We have a couple wood spoons and spatulas. I use it on that. It's got lots of different uses for the wood products. So I really like it. So make sure you check out. We are an official vendor for Howard's cutting board oil. Cleveland Cutting Board is. So we have it available on our website. We have it available whenever we do a pop-up shop. We have it available here at the shop. So Howard's cutting board oils, you can get it through us. You can get it through their website. You also can get it through your big box stores. True Value in Vermilion carries it. All the big box stores. There's a lot of stuff out there. This is FDA approved, and it's by far the best product I've ever used. This week's small shop shout out is going to the Pit BBQ in Vermilion. John and his crew over there do an awesome job. That place is a staple of the town of Vermilion. It's been around for as long as I can remember. It's changed hands a few times. John, a guy I went to high school with, played ball with for a few years. He actually took it over, I don't even know how many years ago, 10, 15 years ago maybe. Guys out there first thing in the morning, firing up the smoker, throwing on the brisket, throwing on the butts, throwing on all that great stuff. The Pit BBQ, my aunt from New Hampshire, whenever she comes into town, she has to go to the Pit. It's mandatory. I have a lot of friends that moved away that when they come back and visit, they go to the Pit BBQ. So if you're out on the Harleys this summer looking for a place to ride to and you love good pulled pork, the Pit, it's not many places like this, small mom and pop little barbecue joints that are left. So check out John and his crew at the Pit BBQ right there in Vermilion on the east side of the VOL bridge. You can't miss it. If you enjoy watching these videos as much as I enjoy making them, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. I have a lot more content I'm planning putting out in the next few months. And the more feedback I get from you guys, the more I'll put out there. It is time consuming. So for every, say it takes half an hour to make a charcuterie board, To film the whole thing, you're looking adding an hour to that time. You film it, move the camera around, get different angles, go back in the house, download the footage, edit the footage, add the audio, add the video, and tie it all together. It's because time's consuming. I have no problem doing it. I really enjoy doing it. It's just a matter of, is it worth my time? So if you like it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button right there. And I will keep on doing what I do.